And now, with the 1981 national champion football team, the Acadia Axemen come to the stage.
The 1981 season for the Acadia University Axemen football team can only be described as perfect. The team went undefeated, topping it off with a win over Queen's University Golden Gales in the Atlantic Bowl. That win advanced them to the Canadian University Football Championships, where they met the defending champs and powerhouse University of Alberta Golden Bears. Despite being 22-point underdogs, the Axemen took the win 18-12 over the reigning champs.
Quentin Tynes hit, falls into the end zone, touchdown! What a drive for Acadia! The Acadia Axemen have won the 1981 College Bowl.
There was plenty of individual success too. AUS awards went to Steve Repick for League MVP, Quentin Tynes for Rookie of the Year, Stuart McLean for Defensive Player of the Year. John Heward took home both the AUS Coach of the Year award and the Frank Tyndall Trophy for CIS Top Coach. Overall, the team had 12 AUS All-Stars, 3 CIS All-Canadians, and 5 players were drafted to the CFL. As one of only 6 teams in Nova Scotia history to win the National Football Championship, it's no question that the 1981 Acadia University Axemen football team kicked it straight through the uprights. And tonight, we induct them into the Nova Scotia Sport Hall of Fame.
Coach, you going to smile or? He is smiling. That's uproarious laughter for you, I think. Listen, we're going to run through the names here. Most of the guys are here, which is amazing, which is great. So let me take you through this team as it was assembled, as it consisted in 1981. The trainers, Jim McLeod, Heather McGowan. The team physician, David Sims. The managers, Mike McKay, Brian Auger. The coaches, John Heward, David Hirsch, Bill Hurley, Phil Hurley, Wayne McDonald, Bill McLeod, Dan McNally, Dan Paloff, Tony Stewart. The players, Colin Armstrong, Ron Arsenault, Rod Barton, Alex Callis, Dave Clark, Don Clough, Mike Cox, Stephen Camo, David Conrad, Steve Crane, John Davies, Darrell Dempster, Mike DeWare, Jim DiRenzo, Brian Fraser, Nader Haddad, David Haley, Alan Hartley, Lee Hodgkins, Tom Johnson, David Jodry, Joseph Joyce, John Knowles, Ross Langley, Bill Little, represented tonight by his wife Laura, Scott McLean, Stuart McLean, Stephen Margison, Nick Matajuk, Ron Meach, Stephen Moran, Tony Munden, Larry Priestnell, Steve Repick, Chris Rora, Donald Roach, Ernesto Salamoni, Vincenzo Salamoni. I'm doing, that's okay, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I've already ticked you guys off enough, I don't want to mispronounce. Keith Skiffington, Steve Smith, Bob Traynor, Bruce Tufts, Quentin Tynes, Hubert Walsh, George Watkinson, George Wenk, Jim Williams. How do we do? Is that pretty good, Coach? All right. Should I start with the coach? Okay. Coach, do you want to stand? Because you don't have to, obviously. No, I'm not going to mess with Coach Heward. Good to see you. This is pretty cool. Most of the guys are here. Obviously, they're all real proud. The memories come flooding back. An undefeated season, right? And a game where you had to come back late. What's your biggest memory from that?
We came back and won.
I'm used to interviewing Mike Duffy, so you got to go a little longer, okay? All right. You know something? From up here, you can see both his houses. Okay. So with a couple of minutes left, you had the league MVP in Repic, and I guess you threw most of your way down the field, right? Can you at least give me the sense of your play calling?
Well, through the course of the year, when we weren't known as a team that passed the ball. So when we were behind and we only had a few minutes to score, I said, okay, we're going to throw the same pass to Donnie Clough 3 times in a row. And that's what we did. And he caught them all. Well, he's tall enough.
Right. Throw high, you said.
Yeah, he caught it.
Right.
I wouldn't expect him to drop it.
Not with this look you're giving me, you wouldn't. No. Okay. I wouldn't drop it either, for Christ's sake. Then you had this rookie running back named Quentin Snoopy Tynes. So you get down close enough and you say, Snoopy, bring it home. Is that what you did, or? Probably not like that exactly, but what did you say?
Well, we just called the play, and we only had a yard and a half. I could have taken you across for that yard and a half.
See, Snoopy, anybody could have scored the damn. Coach, why don't you have a seat? I'm going to bring Stuart McLean. Where's Stuart, the defensive star? There he is. Listen, in this championship game, you guys were so good on defense all year. You held a really good team, I think, to, was it 18 points? 12? Something like that? I'm a little flustered. You can understand. Your memory and your sense now of seeing all the guys back together here tonight.
Well, certainly this team, we're like a family, and we have seen each other over the years a little bit because of the bonds that we came together through. I think winning makes you come closer. There's no question about that. But Coach Hewart always emphasized no individuals on our team. It was about accountability. It was about discipline. It was about how you show up. He expected a lot of us, and one of the things we used to joke around about was say we might have been small, but we were slow. And if it wasn't for that, you know, but we really did overachieve, and I think it goes to the coach and the coaching staff and all the support that Acadia University gave us as a team.
How close to the truth is this? After games, he would have you guys the next morning, this is after games, up at 6 stretching?
More than stretching. We would skip rope. The gym didn't smell too good after that, but sometimes it would be, depending on how we did in the game, how long we would skip. So we might be an hour, for example, and we never knew when it was going to end.
But probably, I guess there was probably not a team in better shape than you guys at the time, huh?
Yeah, you saw the look.
Yeah, I did. Where's Donnie? Where's Donnie, the tall guy? Oh, there we come on. Good to see you, Donnie. Yeah, same play 3 straight times?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. When you heard your number called, you knew the time left on the clock. Give us a sense of what the huddle was like and the sort of optimism of your team in getting this done.
You know, I think the hallmark of this team was really about, we had leadership in the form of the coach, and he was very calm, cool, and collected. So when we, came down to the last series, I think we were all generally pretty calm in the huddle. And, we just executed plays that we'd executed hundreds and hundreds of times. And we were just repeating something that we knew, off the top of our head. So we were very comfortable with it. It wasn't really the situation. You didn't think about the situation at all. So you just did what you did, but you practiced hundreds and hundreds of times.
And so when you heard your number called, you didn't have any extra trepidation the ball was coming your way?
You don't think about that. You just think about catching the ball. Right. Yeah.
Or else he's going to look at you. Right. Snoopy, come on over here for a second. Apparently anybody could have scored, but anyway. You were a rookie, right?
Yeah, I was a rookie. I was 18. They called me the kid on the team. So.
Right. I remember I was young watching you then. You had a great rookie year. And the fact that you got the ball late, obviously you knew you weren't going to fumble it, but when you heard your number called and you knew it was a potential national championship touchdown, give us a sense of your mental set.
Scared. Actually, I was surprised because we had Larry Priestnall, and he was a big back, and he could have ran that in by himself, but they gave the ball to me. I was really surprised and shocked and scared. But once the play was called, like Donnie said, we just do what we do. We do it every day in practice, and that's what we do.
And when you crossed that line, knew you were in, knew 6 points were going up, and the title was essentially yours, just how that felt.
It felt great. It felt great. to cross that line and get that winning touchdown. And the great thing about it, I had my brother Joey, who played for St. X, and he was right on the bench with me. So that was great.
Did he ever win a national title? Or?
No, he doesn't have a ring.
No. Seems a good spot to end it on. Congratulations, Joey. Guys, the Acadia Axemen. What a group. Coach. We're going to give out the plaques to the rest of the guys at the end of the night just to speed up the night. But we're going to ask Dr. Bill Stanish to come forward, one of the great orthopedic surgeons in North America. He's going to present the plaque, and Packy McFarland is going to present the pin to the great John Heward, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, Coach. That was fun. You got a good sense of humor.
I was thinking about it. Why you forgot it? Just because I thought you would have to do shields afterwards.
That's right. Hey, don't forget your pin, Coach. Oh. I know he's an ex guy, but you know. All right. And just to reiterate, ladies and gentlemen, the rest of the guys at the end of the night, come on up. All your plaques are in alphabetical order. You'll all get those and a pin as well, okay? Congratulations once again to Acadia 1981.